second configuration. And after these two configurations, yeah.
First
నుంచి explain చేయనా?
Sumanth,
yeah.
Topic ఏంటి ఇవాళ? Just now join అయ్యాను.
Okay, task interleaving.
ఓకే. రాజు సార్ బాగున్నారా?
ఫస్ట్ నుంచి థియరీ స్టార్ట్ చేయాలన్నా లేకపోతే కాన్ఫిగరేషన్ మళ్ళీ చెప్పుకుంటారు?
థియరీ.
ఓకే
సార్, ఏదో లైవ్ స్ట్రీమింగ్ లింక్ యాడ్ అయింది, అది రికార్డింగ్ కాకుండా ఏదో లైవ్ స్ట్రీమింగ్ కూడా యాడ్ అయింది. ఓకేనా? నో ప్రాబ్లం. అయితే నాకు ప్రాబ్లం.
No problem. That's the reason I'm asking.
Okay, fine.
Go ahead.
Okay. So in today's topic, we are going to discuss this task interleaving. So to explain it in layman terms, what's happening in warehouses, basically this is used to minimize unutilized resource in the warehouse. So without task interleaving, what happens, we'll see in this picture first. So when a resource is using a forklift and he is picking a pallet from goods GR zone and he is going to some respective bin where that pallet belongs to, and he is placing the bin pallet there. And while coming back, he is coming with empty hand to the GR zone. So what happening here is like we are not using the warehouse resource to its maximum level. So what they did is they bought this new the concept called task interleaving. So what happens in task interleaving? So there are basically two queues. This is a system guided process. System will tell the warehouse worker what he needs to do. It will assign the task depending upon the queues that are assigned to him. And in task interleaving, first he'll start from a GR zone. He'll pick his pallet and he's going to put away the pallet into the respective bin where the pallet belongs to. So once this task is completed, when he says this task is finished, the system is going to automatically assign the one more task to him, which may belong to the same activity area or different activity area, but it will be a near to him. Like it might be near to this bin or this storage type. So once this task is completed, the other task will get assigned to him from the queue. So what he needs to do, from here he'll move to this area. He'll pick this bin. He'll pick this pallet. And from here, he'll take this pallet and he'll come to the GI zone. So what's happening is here is without going with empty hand, he's taking one more pallet and taking it back to the GI zone. So by this way, we can optimize our resources in warehouse. So, but this is basically used with RF functionality only. So in the standard, what happens? The same queue is processed until it is for example, let's say inbound queue is assigned to a resource. Until the inbound queue is empty, he should process that queue. But in interleaving, he'll jump from inbound to outbound to inbound, depending upon the queue sequence in there. The system will suggest whatever the sequence it is. So he needs to perform his warehouse task according to the queue that system suggests him. And in second point is in the standard, the next queue is processed according to the defined queue sequence. So whatever the queue sequence we defined in there, the warehouse tasks that are assigned to the resource are depending upon the queue which we define. But here the system is going to automatically pick the queue, pick the sequence what he needs to do. So this function only available with system guided processing. I'll show the configurations for this. So there are only two configurations. One is we have to define queue types and we have to assign queue types to the queue. So the queue types will be, I have defined two queue types here. One is inbound queue and other is outbound queue. So these two are the queue types I'm using. And if I go into the defined queues and define queues here I have assigned my queues to my queue types. So I have assigned my inbound queue to inbound queue type here, and I have assigned my outbound queue to outbound queue type. Once these two configurations are done, there is one more which we have to do. I think QS or T. QTSQ, yeah. Q-type sequence, maintain Q-type sequence. Here I have assigned to my resource group, I have assigned my Q-types. Sequence 1 is outbound, sequence 2 is inbound. Okay, now we'll do one end-to-end scenario. I'll create an inbound delivery and I'll create an outbound delivery.
Hi Sumant, one thing, resource group is different, huh? Here.
Sorry?
Type is resource group. Resource group is same or different?
Resource group is same, bro.
Same, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this one more configuration, Q sequence.
Okay, okay.
What,
Now I
bro?
can see.
There's one more T code, SCWM/Q sequence. Can you open the second one?
This one?
Yes. So no need
Yeah.
to do this.
No, I have not used. Like, it is already assigned, but it's not there in the config which related to task interleaving.
Okay. Yeah.
I think this is which is used for standard. I think so. Q sequence for resource group. What we are doing here.
Okay.
For,
If you give it Q type, I don't think so. Something.
Q type.
Yeah. Q type automatically take it.
Creating an inbound. Save this. 1800538. Okay. I'll do an outbound as well. Selection. I have 4 pieces of this material and 3 pieces of other one.
In unit of measure, I think one you given piece, the other one is each.
That's okay. That's not a problem. 201396. So now we'll see what happens. So I'll just create warehouse orders for both inbound and outbound. Then we'll jump into the RF and we'll see how the system will suggest the queue. We created two warehouse stores. Three, four, eight. That's a simulator. So my warehouse order number for outbound is 2118 and 2119. These are the two warehouse orders, and they both belong to different activity area, AFX and AML. Now let's check the inbound documents. Into warehouse order. Okay, inbound warehouse order numbers are 2116 and 2117. So now what system will do is we have outbound, we have one AFX, and inbound also we have one AFX. So it will pick this warehouse order 2116 first, and it will go into the respective activity area, and there we have one picking activity as well, which we have seen, which is 2118. So it will complete this task first, 2116. After, yep.
Here, warehouse activity area must be same, right? In both the cases. I mean, inbound delivery, outbound delivery.
For example, let's say
Can
this
be
one
near
goes.
also. Can be near also.
Can be near also. Can be near also.
Someone is talking.
Yeah. For example, see here, the queues are inbound. So the activity area is same, so it's getting a pick, but I'm not sure how it will do if we have different activity areas. For that, I think we need some calculations regarding travel distance also. I'm not sure. I have not done any testing on that. If it's same activity area, it is obviously going to, if you have one inbound and one outbound, it will first finish the inbound, and then it is going to give, it is going to give an outbound.
Okay.
It will come alternative, like if see, now we have this is inbound, right? For AFX, we have this warehouse order. So when I go into RF, system is going to propose me first this 2116. Once this is completed, then it is going to go into my outbound, whatever it is there here. In outbound also, I have one AFX activity area. It is going to pick this 2118, and it is going to bring this back to the GI zone. After that, it is going to take again from inbound. You have one more 2117. I'll show you in RF. Just remember these numbers. But this works with only system guided by selection. See, it is taking this material. It is picking from GR zone first. I'll copy this 10 pieces. So this is a warehouse order number 2116. We'll inbound first. So it is taking 10 pieces. It is placing whatever the destination quantity will ask for. Destination quantity. And it is keeping in this fixed bin. This is my fixed bin. STFX010 is my fixed bin, which is assigned in bin mat transaction. So this put away is done. Once this put away is done, see now it is taking outbound 2118. If you go back into the monitor,
Yeah.
see 2118 is outbound queue. Once the inbound is done, it is picking a system is giving me my outbound, whatever is there in this activity area AFX, it is giving me 2118 is there. So basically it works like alternate. One inbound, one outbound. Again, if it is in inbound place, it will pick inbound, it will go, it will do the inbound job and it will take outbound. From outbound, again, it will come to the GI zone. From GI zone, it will go into the inbound. It's like it works alternate. I'll give my packaging material. Create handling unit. Next. See, from this fixed bin, it's picking again.
Yeah.
So my picking quantity is only 4. Just make sure. So for the first material, it's done. Now what's happening? Okay, so it is bringing that to the GI zone. So this is done. Now first process for first material, it is finished. Now it's performing for the 893 material, which is manual material. It is starting from GR zone. From GR zone, again it will go into the manual STMN activity, STMN storage type. It will place there. It will do the put away. So my put away quantity is 25. Okay, I have to give my manual pin. So once the put away is done, again it is taking 2199. This warehouse order outbound. From there, it is bringing back the picking. So next, from this bin, it is doing the picking activity STMN0102. This is my sausage. This is the product. And it is picking only 3 pieces, 3 each. It is getting back to GS from there. That's it done. Now, if I go into system guided, there will be nothing because I don't have any open warehouse task.
1 minute. Can you go back from RF screen?
Yep.
Which option you have chosen in RF screen?
Okay. Here, first step is
No,
system.
that's okay. Okay.
System guide. Yeah, it works only with system guide by selection. System will propose according to your queue and queue types. System will propose what you have to do.
Okay.
It's completely controlled by system.
Sumant, where exactly we are controlling this? I didn't see
Here,
the
bro.
configuration.
Okay, I'll show you one second. Only just 3 configuration steps, not much. You have to define queue types and queues and assign them in a maintain queue type sequence.
Okay.
So in SPRO, only 2 queue types and queue.
We are creating queue types and we are assigning this queue type to
To
resource.
queue. Yeah, we are creating queue types and we are assigning them to the queues, and these both are assigned to the resource group. I'll show you one by one. So in the cross process settings, resource management, if you go here, you have queue types and queues, right? First is queue types.
Yeah. But how system is getting to know that this resource has to go to first from inbound, then it has to jump into.
Resource, you are assigning resource group to resource.
Yeah.
Resource group you are
So
assigning to
logging
resource.
into RF, you are assigning the resource, and then resource group are also linked to the resource.
That's okay, sir. Earlier also we did same thing, right? I mean,
No, that is different. I'll show you. There
That's
are
the
two.
reason.
That you have given system guided by
Here, here I have used this maintain queue type sequence. For
Correct.
normally we use this one maintain queue type sequence for resource group.
Okay.
We'll maintain resource group and we'll assign resource group to the queue sequence. But for interleaving, we are using this one maintain queue type sequence.
No, it
Here I have
Sumant, I have one question. See, that is but it will work even if you assign all the queues to the queue sequence. See, what you are indirectly doing is that you are assigning all the queues, both inbound and outbound queue, to the resource.
Yeah,
if you directly do the second option, no, it will still work.
Which one? Which one? The second option is
back. If you assign second option, open the second option.
This one?
Queue sequence. If you assign all the resource to the resource group, still it will work.
Okay.
I guess. I'm not sure. I guess because
I'll try.
just giving a control of all the queues to the resource group. That's the only thing that resource type also controls. I guess.
But here checkbox also is there. See, I think it will.
No interleaving. Yeah.
Here also you can control giving directly.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, interleaving means the worker who is working on the RF. RF means like, especially the forklift guy. He should not come back with empty hands. He should take some other material and then come to use that and then do this.
Anna, will it work for different activity areas? Like I have used only AFX and AMN activity area here. For example, let's say I have AFX and I have AMN and I have two different other like some ARG and ARP. So I have 4 different activity areas total. Then how system is going to do?
Yeah, see, I will tell you. I'll tell my point. See, when you maintain the XY Z for each bin, right? That time the system will calculate the nearest bin. Bin is assigned to activity area, obviously, right? So based on that calculation, it will see which is the nearest one, and it will try to assign the task based on that one. Each bin have XYZ analysis, right? XYZ
coordinates,
coordinates, bin coordinates,
Okay. Depending upon the coordinates.
Maybe Raju sir can tell it, but it's just my guess.
Yeah. Is that correct?
No, I mean, I did not work on that in-depth level. Yeah, maybe.
Because if you have travel distance calculation, then I think it can calculate.
Yeah, travel distance calculation, I understand that it calculates the distance.
But without, in our system, we have given for all the bins 0, 0 coordinates only. So I don't think if we use 4 different activity areas, system it suggests.
Might be with the travel distance calculation, it might see which is the nearest activity area and they try to assign. So I also not worked on it. Just I was guessing it might be like that.
Good. Anybody have any other questions on this topic?
No, sir. Since it's simple one only.
Yeah, simple one. 3 configuration steps.
Yeah. System will see which task. Once we complete it, then make sure that the resource will have another task going back. Optimize the resource.
But if you have any open warehouse tasks for this, for example, I have used AM and these activities areas, right? If there are any open warehouse tasks, system will first go to the whatever the first warehouse task open is there. It will start from there.
Yeah, actually, one main difference I see is that normally each resource we will give 1 queue only earlier version, right? Outbound means that resource will work only in the outbound queues.
Outbound,
we won't give inbound queues. The particular queues, but here now the resource is assigned across all the queues, so that whichever task is there, he will try to perform that activity.
Absolutely, you're right. Yeah. I mean, if inbound guy is not doing outbound, then specific RF, resource group. Otherwise, inbound guy will do outbound also, because he is not come. He don't want to come with empty hands, and then maybe the battery will be wasted and all these consideration. Yes, you are right. Usually this will be activated for reach trucks most of the time.
Okay.
Thanks, Sumant, for trying a new topic. You are trying always new topic.
Raju bro suggested me to do this, so I work.
That suggestion you have taken very seriously. That is the good thing.
What bro? I can't.
Hello.
Yeah, bro.
Even though Raju sir suggested, but you have taken that seriously. That's a good thing actually.
Oh, okay. Anna, shall I stop this, Anna, recording?
Month, can you take one time distribute to put away some if you have time, no, some other time future, no? We'll try the distribute to put away.
Yeah, Anna, sure. Like I don't have idea, but we'll see. If you have any documents on that, I'll read.
I will also try and found if any document forward. Yes.
Did anyone done certification on transportation management recently?
Recently means I think our guy. I mean, what is his name?